Skirt. Did you like that one?
I did. I had a good time.
Yeah.
You not so much?
It just was like, yeah. I mean, I went to a movie and now it's over.
Yeah.
You know?
It's nothing to, like, not like, oh, blow your mind, but I thought it was good. I thought it was put together well and had some cool moments. Kind of dragged on a little bit, but I like some of the characters. It was fine.
I guess I anticipated much more action than there ended up being. And there was a couple cool spots, but just... and I didn't know a lot coming in. But what I had expected was more action.
Yeah, I did too. I really liked Jodie Foster.
She was cool. Yeah, I liked her little character.
Yeah, she was interesting, and that was like coming into it. I expected to really like Sterling K. Brown and Sophia Boutella. Is that her name?
Sophia Boutella. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was fine, but I really ended up liking Jodie Foster and Dave Bautista the most. I liked the characters and their relationship a lot.
The whole dynamic was interesting.
Yeah. And I thought the world was put together pretty well compared to, like, so we saw Upgrade, and that world was kind of sloppily put together. And I actually liked the Hotel Artemis thing that was going on a little bit more.
Yeah, that was cool. The whole rioting thing and the corporations and stuff, I did find that interesting. I'd like to see more just outside the hotel. And
I kind of think they're set up for that a little bit because, like, with Dave Bautista staying alive, I think there's a little stinger with Sophia Boutella's character as well.
Yeah. So I don't think they'll do anything with it, but
it depends if this makes money.
Yeah. I like Bautista. I thought he had a little, like... My one issue with this, I had a couple, but one of the issues I did have with this was there's so many, like tried to be the best line of the movie lines, you know?
Yeah.
And Bautista was delivering a lot of them, and then Sophia Boutella with her line, don't cross my line or whatever, was kind of the same thing, and none of those really landed with me.
See, I did like a lot of Bautista's. He had some good ones.
Doesn't he feels a lot like Drax in this?
He does, yeah. He probably a smarter Drax.
Yeah.
No poop jokes. And he had a little more heart to him because he had, he wasn't a emotionless being. But no, I liked him. I thought he was perfect for what he was supposed to be, and just the whole thing with him and Jodie Foster. I don't know. It was endearing. I liked it.
Yeah, she was sweet. I guess if I had, like, I don't know, I think what potentially caused me to not like this, it was really short, for one thing, but there was still a lot happening. Yeah. And so none of it really had a lot of depth to me. That was the thing, was I didn't really feel like I was watching things happen, but I didn't really care. Jodie Foster's character, she's a nurse, but then she's also a drug addict, and then also she's got the son, and there's all of that going on. Sophia Boutella's double-crossing people, then you got the brother, you got the cop in there. I thought the cop was kind of an unnecessary thing. There was just a lot of different things happening that none of it seemed to get enough time for me to really care. That would have been my major issue with it.
I feel like that whole storyline with her and her son could have been cut out, and the whole not wanting to go outside thing could have got cut out.
Yeah, that was another thing that just wasn't.
I think it would have just, if they strictly stuck to, this is the hotel, Sterling K. Brown stole the diamonds, and that was it. And then they invade.
The Sophia Boutella and Jeff Goldblum storyline, I thought that was cool. Yeah. I thought that would have been fine.
Because that would all tie together with Sterling K. Brown.
Yeah.
But the whole son being dead and the cop and all that kind of.
Even the brother, to some extent, Paperboy, even him.
Oh yeah.
He just was a little too, I don't know. There was just a couple too many things in here that I felt like if they had given some time to some of the other storylines instead, it would have better served the movie.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I like Sterling K. Brown though. I'll see him. He's not asked to do much here.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is I was expecting more out of him in this, and I wasn't expecting like an Oscar-worthy performance by any means, but he's a pretty I've seen him in multiple things now, and that is him. I I didn't. He's a guy who has a ton of range, and it just wasn't. It wasn't anything special.
Yeah.
I saw his eyes well up a little bit.
You thought you were
I was like, oh my god. I was getting really excited for that, but we never got the single tear.
Yeah. That's
the first thing I've ever seen him in where he doesn't have that.
This is one of those where, kind of like The Post, I remember saying this about, where it's kind of just like watching Michael Jordan shoot free throws.
Yeah.
Like, he's just not asked to impress, and so he's not impressive. That's not to say he doesn't do a good job.
Yeah.
There's just no level of difficulty to this.
Yeah. Charlie Day was a little different than usual, too.
I liked him.
Yeah, I did, too.
I did like him.
He's different than what he's been in the past. He's never been, like, a badass.
He's never had any power.
Yeah. So,
I did like him, though.
And I liked him and Sophia Boutella's kind of repertoire they had together.
And his, he was Ubering a chopper.
Yeah.
That was kind of...
Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, I really liked the world. And it'd be cool to see them expand upon it if they could, so...
Yeah, the future tech was pretty cool, and how she says screen and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's good stuff here.
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad movie. I just think there's more that they could have done. And, maybe it's a little bit of a detriment to it, but I thought as a whole, I enjoyed my time with it. And I liked it. There's a lot that I liked, actually.
It was just really straightforward.
Yeah.
Like, it's good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine. But anyone who expects anything transcendent is going to be disappointed.
Yep. Yeah, I think if you look at the trailer, you might expect crazy action or, a John Wick vibe. And while it has elements of John Wick, it's not that. It's more about the hospital part of it as opposed to the action continental type thing. So
I will say, some of the cinematography in this I thought was pretty cool. Like the way they would frame a couple shots, especially when Jodie Foster's talking to Jeff Goldblum. The way they framed her in like the bottom third of some shots I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah, and the coloring, like there
was some cool coloring,
the lighting,
the neon lighting and stuff. So there was a lot to like here. It just wasn't really, it's not the best movie I saw in the last month.
Yeah.
So it was good stuff though.
Yep.